What's up, adventurers? We got a really quick Customizer's Corner video for you guys today. So we have this really cool jetpack that Peter over at the Squirrel Reviews made for my Super G.I. Joes. It's very much a callback to the original Super Joe cool gold accessory sets. And Peter made these really cool jetpack concepts for me and Adam over at the G.I. Joe Lost Chronicles. And these are super awesome. As well as a jetpack, Peter made a cool helmet, right? And Peter mentioned, I think, about putting some type of visor film or visor cover in these movable visors. Well, today we're going to do that. I've thought about this, and I think I've got a pretty cool way to do it. So anyways, this thing pops off, which is really cool. The 3D printed material is flexible, so we can pop these off the helmet, which allows us to access the inner part of this visor here, which is cool. So it's got a nice smooth surface here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take one of these index card covers. You can get these at Office Max or anywhere. And we're going to use this to create an inner visor for that black visor that goes on this helmet here. So how are we going to do that, Jeff? So it's a great question. So when I've done this in the past with the aerial recon visor, I usually take a piece of painter's tape like this, and then I kind of lay it on the inner portion of these visors like so. Okay, so this is in there like so. Make sure it's nice on the inside. And then we're going to just take a black Sharpie. We're going to kind of trace the inner portion of this visor around where we see it. Grab that. So after we get that traced, we need to pull this off. And then we've got our visor, we've got our visor outline. It's pretty much isometric, I guess. Not isometric, it's pretty much, I can't remember what word I'm looking for right now. I had a long week. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna kind of eyeball this and cut out with a little bit, maybe like 1/8 of an inch gap around this visor. And then we're going to take the tape and we're going to put it on this film and cut it out. So we'll do that real quick and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So let me do that real quick and I'll come back. All right, so I've taken the visor and you can kind of see the portion of the black that I sketched from the visor when I had this tape on the inside. And then I just put that on the film, and then I kind of sketched out 1/8 of an inch or so around the portion here. So what I'm gonna do is cut that out, and then we're gonna take and dry fit that cut out portion to the inside of this visor. So that's the next step. All right, welcome back. So I have cut out the visor and you can see it's dry fitted in here. Fits really well. Don't have to do any trimming, thankfully. And there is the blue on the inside. So the next step is to peel this off and then put a thin layer of contact cement on both the visor and the inner part of the black visor on the contact points. You got to be really careful you don't get contact cement on the exposed areas that you're going to see. So I hope you guys can follow what I'm trying to say. So I have a small toothpick and I'm just going to put contact cement around this area here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. When I pull this out, I can kind of see. The reason I did that backwards part is you can kind of see the outline of the portion that I sketched with the marker when I started it. I hope you guys can follow this. I'm not really making too much sense, but so the contact cement is going to go above this black line here, and then I'll go ahead and put contact cement on this portion here and then we'll marry these two together. So we'll be back in a second. All right, guys, so here we go. Visor's all connected. So hold on one second. Well, this is the tricky part. We got to peel off the painter's tape. So let's see if we can work that painter's tape off of there. This is the hard part of this. There we go. Of this custom. So we've got the painter's tape going. So let's pull this painter's tape off slowly so we don't, gotta keep your hands pressing the visor as best you can so we don't pull the painter's tape off. Or I'm sorry, don't pull the visor from the black structure portion. You can kind of see it's kind of trying to pull off of there a bit, but we should be able to get this off relatively easily. There we go. And there you have it. Cool. We got a cool visor. So let's flip this thing over. Put it back on the helmet. And now we have a visor for Peter's jetpack. Easy peasy, guys. Easy peasy. Anybody can do this. Super easy to do. Just go get you some film at Office Max or an office store for cards. And there you go. The good thing about using film like this, when you go to the store, you can get several different colors. I just went with blue. The reason I went with blue is because the old Aerial Recon helmet and also the Black Spider Rendezvous helmets had the blue. So I'm kind of trying to stay true to the adventure team. So there you go, guys. Customizer's Corner, how to put a visor on Peter's 3D printed jetpack helmet. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Super simple, super quick. Let me know in the comments what you think of this method, if you've tried something different. And obviously like and subscribe to the page, share these videos. And in the meantime, guys, keep living the adventure and cheers.